And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 16th race of Season 5 of the Oreo Truck Series. If this commentary is not going to be that great, then I apologize ahead of time. I'm not feeling too well, but I wanted you guys, obviously, to have the race nonetheless. So, we're going to get going here at a brand new track. I did say last weekend, and I apologize for this, I said we were going to Thornton. I really thought we were going to be able to do it, but whenever I ran the races, that for some reason, I guess it only works with the original Cup mod, and the game kept crashing right in the middle of each race. So, we're going to an entirely different road course, a track that we've never been to before, keeping it still with the road course system, but today we're at Elysees Raceway. This is a racetrack right here in France. These drivers going international here, and this is, I believe, the first international track that we've hit in the NNSCRA series in any season. We may have headed out of the country before, I don't remember it though, but this, to my knowledge, is the first time we have actually gone outside the borders of the United States, or at least out of the North American continent. So, these drivers are going to see if they can bring a little bit of international flavor to their resume with a victory here during this race weekend. Barney Ward sits on the pole. He's still looking for his first win of the season here in the trucks. Alongside of him, a rookie who's really been doing fairly well, but the last few weeks have not panned out to her favor. That's Nicole Williams. She's looking also for her first win, her first career win, actually, in the trucks. Then you got Dylan Poteet, who lost the points lead last week, well, he and Sean Henley both, they were battling for the points lead, but then a new player came up into it, and now he's the new points leader, Sean Gallagher. But Poteet still isn't out of it. He comes into this race only 4 points back from Sean Gallagher, so we're still going to have a points battle today. And alongside of him is the Home Depot Toyota Tundra of John Cittadino, another driver who's actually been steadily moving his way up through the points. He's now up to 11th in the standings, and there in the 5th position is the guy who comes in as the only 3-time Truck Series winner this season. He's tied for the record with Michael Harvey for most Truck Series wins in a single season. He's looking today with a great qualifying spot to maybe make NNSCRA history and become the all-time most winningest driver in a single season in any series in these past 4+ seasons. So we're going to get these trucks rolling off in just mere moments. Take a look at the way that the points battle looks. It's actually really, really close. Gallagher comes in, as I said, 4 points ahead of Dylan Poteet, 5 points ahead of Sean Henley, 10 points ahead of Adam Chambers, and 11 points ahead of rookie points leader Danica Shirley. It's really, really close. This road course could be a big factor into the battle for the points lead here today. Enough talk, time to get these cars rolling off. I didn't say what the race name was. It's the 2xT 250. So I hope you guys are going to be enjoying this race. I know I certainly will. We're going to see what these drivers are going to do here at a track they've never been at before. How will they adapt? We're across the border. We're on the other side of the hemisphere of the world. We'll see what these drivers could do here today as they file past. Here is your starting grid for our second road course race weekend of the season. Getting ready to go to green. You'll notice we're taking a look here from the helicopter view. There is one angle here when they come down this long straightaway into the final corners where they end up having no really good camera angles to be able to see the action due to the grandstands that block the camera's views. So we're going to be going to the helicopter view whenever they reach this part of the racetrack, because I believe they're coming around now. We can skip back over to our second camera here. And here we go, 18 laps of racing here at this track. You're going to see a lot of things about this track. They're going to be very challenging for these drivers. Here we go, the green flag is out and we're underway here in the 2xT 250. And look at Dylan Poteet Oh, he just shoved Barney Ward right in the middle there. Oh, this is not good. This is bad. Nicole Williams almost off the track. They're 4 wide already. Guys, you don't even know what this track is like and you're going 4 wide. And somehow, some way, we're still green. Oh, no, no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did only one truck spin out? How? Well, Maggie Vedarovu's got some damage on the hood of her car. Caution is out. Dylan Poteet's taking the lead. John Citadino second. Whoa, Alex Tanker nearly went up and got the wall through that corner. These drivers slipping and sliding early here. Christopher Martin has moved his way now up to 4th, and I couldn't tell who was 5th. Is that Margaret Mason? Nope, that's Rod Houston. Rod Houston. I saw the blue hood. I couldn't tell which car it was. Rod Houston is up into the 5th position now. As there's a battle for the lead, John Citadino is starting to close on Dylan Poteet. We now, I think, are going to have to jump to our helicopter cam. Yes, we are. Citadino going to try and get the run here on the final corner. Will he go to the inside of Dylan Poteet? He's going to shove him in the back to bump and run in the final corner. Citadino dives to the bottom. Can he make it stick here at the line? Coming down to the line. Who is the leader? Oh, it was so close, but I think it was Poteet. Yes, it was. Dylan Poteet was the leader. Now this caution, I've got to wait till they file around here, cycle around here. Oh, Tony Blazer's got damage. Oh man, wow. That car is completely mangled in the front. The Subway Toyota. That's a tough break for Blazer. Oh, Carter Keselowski's got damage. Dom Capps, Matthew Rodriguez, Eric Burton. Teammates Derek Reed and Stephen Pollard, the third, 2 rookie teammates from Roush Fenway Racing there. They've got damage. Oh, Matthew Rodriguez is heavily damaged on the front. And then, of course, we know that Maggie Vedarovu's got damage, and right there, Nicole Williams spun out. So we had a few different things happen here on the very first lap of this race. Let's look back at a replay of what happened. Dylan Poteet's out in front. Starting here first with Maggie Vedarovu. Her incident took place before Nicole Williams did up ahead, so we'll take a quick look at this. They were 4 wide, almost 4 by 4, 3 rows deep coming through that second corner. And where is the contact going to be? Is it Charles Jackson or maybe? Actually, I almost wonder if these guys got held up by the spinning Nicole Williams machine. There you see Eric Burton, Jacob Cook, Maggie Vedarovu, Matthew Rodriguez. They all just kind of get piled into each other. Was it? Yeah, I think it was. So let's jump back to the 23. I think her spin out caused everybody else to try and check up. Oh, and it was Tony Blazer who turned her. So that's probably how Blazer sustained the damage to the front of his car that we saw. Bounces off Margaret Mason, does Nicole Williams, and then... No, Blazer, there's no front end damage really to his car there, so something happened further up. But we see that whole deal there with Eric Burton and others back there. Maggie Vedarovu, was all due to them trying to woe up for this wreck. But Matthew Rodriguez, something... What happens further up here to these guys? Oh! What in the world? Is this something that starts with Carter Keselowski and Tony Blazer? And yeah, oh, wow. Let's go to a TV1 camera angle, see if we can get a better view of how this wreck actually was triggered. Contact is going to be... Boy, I think it was between Jake Rogers and Dom Capps. And then Stephen Pollard, the third, nowhere for him to go. He just boxed in on the high side of the 22. Carter Keselowski, same deal. He may have actually hooked Tony Blazer at the same time Jake Rogers hooked Dom Capps. There's Trent Dunham. He runs into the back of Jake Rogers. James McLeod gets into the back of Dunham, turns him around. And then everybody that's coming into view here is going to have to slam on the brakes to avoid this. And I think a few of them are going to fail in that attempt. 6 of Derek Reed, I know, had some damage. He must have gotten hit by someone. Look at Eric Burton come in. He's not slowing down. He gets a little piece of the back of the Luke Walker machine. Matthew Rodriguez right there. He's coming in rather fast. And who is it that he's going to run into the back of? It probably is going to be Eric Burton. I almost think something else must have taken place. I may be wrong, but Matthew Rodriguez had much more damage than we saw right there. Let's fast forward it a little bit more. Oh, whoa. What in the world? Oh, he nearly got into Eric Burton there. I have a feeling this wasn't over. No, it wasn't. This just continued. This time, Matthew Rodriguez succeeds in getting into the right rear of Burton. They go into the wall, and they're going to come right back up the racetrack. That's where Derek Reed gets a big chunk of his hit. And then oh, wow, Reed hit that wall a ton. And then Matt Rod runs into the back of Derek Reed, and Dom Cap's going to get a piece of it as well. They did straighten it out, continue on, but that was pretty hard impact there for the UPS Ford F-Series of Derek Reed. So we had, I guess you could say, a wreck that happened 3 times. It was kind of like a wreck, then a continuation of the wreck, then another continuation of that wreck. It just continued to go on with the same kind of drivers. I don't know, we could have some tempers flaring maybe. Some drivers trying to get revenge for the previous incidents there. I don't know. Whatever it is, it brought out our first caution. We're going to go back to green now. We're going to go back to green. It'll be on lap 4 of 18. Dylan Poteet, the leader. John Cittadino, second. Points leader Sean Galligan, third. Fourth, Christopher Martin. Fifth is Rod Houston. Pole sitter Barney Ward has slipped back to 6th. Felix Harris, 7th. Anthony McCurry is 8th. Bob Jones, 9th. And Margaret Mason is going to complete the top 10. I don't know if we're going to have anybody out of the race after this incident that took place. No, doesn't look like it. Looks like everybody has been able to get their cars repaired and return to the racetrack on the lead lap. That's one good thing about road courses. A lot of times, as the green flag comes back out here, a lot of times you get involved in a wreck and you're not going at high enough speeds really to cause enough damage to your truck or your car to take you out of the race. Sometimes there are exceptions, but most of the time, with the lower speeds, you don't get nearly as much cosmetic damage or internal damage, so you're able to continue on. Dylan Poteet trying to pick up his 2nd win of the season. He's obviously trying to get the points lead from Sean Galligan as well. Right now, with where Galligan's running his, he's in a battle right now with Christopher Martin. He's actually right in the middle of a 3rd place battle, but he still holds 3rd place. Yep, he's going to keep it right there. So right now, Dylan Poteet is 2 points back of Sean Galligan in our current live point standings. It's been a 2-car breakaway here at the front. Dylan Poteet getting away with John Cittadino, but I think Poteet would have liked to have gotten away himself and left Cittadino back to the pack of wolves of Galligan and Christopher Martin and Rod Houston, as here comes Cittadino looking to the bottom. Again, he's going to try the move, almost the same spot he tried making the move before. He'll have the advantage heading here into the final corner. Can he pass Poteet here? Look at Galligan nearly getting turned by Christopher Martin, and John Cittadino has taken the lead. He clears Poteet, but Poteet does the crossover. He's going to go back for the lead. This time, Dylan Poteet with the advantage in this corner, as we're not able to see the battle. Here we go. Cittadino going to try and battle back here. No, I think Poteet's cleared him again. Oh, wow, this is close. And Galligan's suddenly fallen back. He lost 4th, 5th. He's now about to lose 6th and 7th to Hayden Klein and Felix Harris. Galligan is slipping back. I don't know if this is a strategy or if he just got caught in the wrong lane, but Galligan lost some spots. And did I see an incident back there? I guess not. Back up here at the front, Dylan Poteet, John Cittadino, still out in front. Then you've got some rookies back there who'd love to make some noise. In Christopher Martin, trying to look for his 2nd win of the season. Same for Rod Houston. Martin won at Auto Club, Houston won at Bristol. They'd love to go back to victory lane again. Remember, a lot of these drivers may be looking for wins to get them wildcard spots. As we're side by side again, this seems to be the strong area for John Cittadino. It's the 3rd time we've seen him make a move on Dylan Poteet. Will he clear him again out of this final corner? Oh, this time he's really going to clear him because Christopher Martin got to the inside of Rod Houston, and Christopher Martin nearly got turned. He nearly got turned by Rod Houston. What a save by the 48, and the caution's out. Yellow light, or not the yellow lights, but the lights are on atop the pace truck. That's the only indication we have here of whether a caution comes out or not. The caution comes out. There are no caution lights for these drivers to know. There aren't even any flagmen out here waving yellow or red flags to let them know if the caution has come out. So John Cittadino, I think we're going to be racing one more green lap and then we'll come around for the caution. Cittadino, let's see how he does out in front now, being the hunted rather than the hunter. As Dylan Poteet is right behind him. Let's see if Poteet maybe is going to try to make the move on Cittadino in the exact same spot Cittadino has been making his moves on Dylan Poteet. Maybe a little reverse psychology here, maybe played out by Dylan Poteet here, coming down to our second caution. Let's see here, they're coming into the area where we're going to get to the back straightaway. Right here, Poteet's looking low. He's going to try it. And he's going to get the inside edge. He is there alongside. Let's see if he can clear him coming out of turn 4. I think we're going to have another drag race between these two. Whoa, Cittadino had to bail out the throttle a little bit there. Here we go. Let's see if Cittadino can get a run off the corner. Poteet has cleared him, and Poteet again looks like is going to be the leader under the caution flag. Wow, Cittadino got a nice run on him though, but he'll have to fall in behind him there in the second position. Who did the caution come out for this time? Oh man, Sky Commons. There's no hood left on the front of that car, and he is smoking pretty doggone badly too. Wow, more damage to Nicole Williams. Can't tell if Ryan Acosta may have been involved. Yeah, I think he was. It's hard to see from the helicopter view. Yep, he's headed for pit road. So we've had an incident here with at least 3 drivers. As the caution waves here for the second time today. Looks like it involved Ryan Acosta, Nicole Williams, and Sky Commons. Well, this is how the incident started. A battle here just outside of the top 10 between Dylan Young and Anthony McCrory. Dylan Young, who's 6th in points. This is not going to fare well for him. Right there, gets hooked off the final corner. He's going to have a little meeting of the minds with the wall right there. The car's going to shoot back up the racetrack right in front of probably Ryan Acosta there in the 21 at some point here. Everybody's trying to make their way by. Yeah, watch Acosta. He's going to go up to the high side, try to avoid. Meanwhile, Dylan Young's trying to get his truck righted, and there you go. There's where Acosta gets his damage. Wow, everybody's splitting him. And I think Sky Commons, he's not going to make it. Watch right here. Hard impact. Just rips the whole front off of that car. Car's going to spin right up in front of Nicole Williams. Oh, man. You know, that's probably one of the most violent hits a driver can take is when a car spins smack up into the front of their truck or their car. That is a hard impact because there's such velocity involved. But that's a tough break there for Dylan Young. 6th in points. This, I can't say it's going to drop him out of the top 10 in points, but it's certainly not going to help him at all. As he is involved here for our second caution of the day along with a few others. Let's go back to green. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing again, this time reaching the halfway point. Lap 9 of 18 is when the green will return. Poteet's the leader, Cittadino second, Rod Houston third, Christopher Martin fourth, and his teammate Barney Ward is now up to 5th. Felix Harris is 6th, 7th is Hayden Klein. Sean Galligan slipped back to 8th on that run. Alex Tanker is in 9th, and his teammate Bob Jones completes the top 20. Joe Gibbs Racing, currently all 3 of their trucks inside the top 10 right now. Let's go a little bit further back real quick. Margaret Mason is 11th, 12th Sean Henley, 13th Anthony McCurry, Emilio Navarrete 14th, 15th is Chris Dollarton, then it's Colin Welty, Ron Vajaro Jr., Richard Johnson, Adam Chambers, and Nick Eggleston. That is the top 20 as we're going to go back to green. Take a look at the green flag from our helicopter view, and John Cittadino is going to jump down to the inside just like that. Drivers out after the incidents that have taken place are Ryan Acosta, Nicole Williams, Sky Commons, Dylan Young, and we've also gotten word that Tony Blazer has taken his car back behind the wall. He was actually out after the first caution of the day. They just hadn't scored it yet. And Cittadino has gone to the lead, and now Dylan Poteet, he's not able to try and recover because Rod Houston now is going to the inside of him for second. Lot of road racing aces up here that I've been noticing. John Cittadino is 1, Poteet, Barney Ward, and I saw Anthony McCurry back there a moment ago. They're all very good at these road courses, and right now, John Cittadino is the best of the bunch at this moment, leading the way, but how about rookie Rod Houston? Bypassing Dylan Poteet for second, now trying to catch the Home Depot Toyota for the lead. And I'll tell you who's missing from this, and that's Sean Galligan. I was looking back, I don't see the blue deuce. Where has he gone now? I think he was involved in something. He's got damage on the front of his car. Oh, and there's Sean Henley! 3rd in points. He's in the dirt and into the wall. What is going on? Oh, whoa, more cars. Bob Jones, Danica Shirley, Colin Welty, Kyle Sosnowski, and Margaret Mason. Caution is out. That goes without saying. Citadino's going to lead them to the line. But I saw 3 drivers who come in the top 5 in points involved. That's one of them. 5th in points, Danica Shirley. Sean Henley was another. And there's the points leader, Sean Galligan, coming down pit road. What a turn of events has taken place here. 3-time winner this season, Sean Galligan, started this race in the top 5, was running the top 10 all day, involved in an incident here. There's another car on pit road there. I can't quite tell who that is. Oh, that's Bob Jones. He was in the top 10 in points. Or not in points, I'm sorry. Top 10 on the racetrack, rather. And, boy, you gotta wonder if it started between Galligan and Bob Jones, perhaps. Don't know, but we're going to find out. Caution's out for the 3rd time today with a total of 9 laps to go. Let's take a look at a replay. I'll tell you, from about 7th place on back, it was hectic. And right here, Sean Galligan's going to be in a real hornet's nest here. He's trying to get by Felix Harris. Meanwhile, Bob Jones is trying to get by him, and I think Jones is going to be the one who's going to do the turning of the points leader right here. Yep, right there. Oh, wow. Bob Jones, that's a tough break for him, who was running up inside the top 10. All 3 of the Joe Gibbs Racing cars were, and Sean Galligan, this is going to hurt him as well, came in as the points leader, just took the points lead last week with his victory at Dover, but man, that is a tough break for the points leader. But then something else takes place further up. I'm being told Dom Capps had something happen to him. Oh wait, there was a spin up ahead. Who? What? Oh wait, that was Galligan. But Dom Capps, something happened to the 24, and I'm not rightly sure where it was. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on up here? There was smoke here. But whoever it was, looks like they continued on. Alright, so let's jump back to Dom Capps. Now let's see here. But whoever it was, they obviously straightened it out. Okay, let's take a look. Coming off this corner, Capps may end up hooking Jake Rogers right there. He's in the right rear of the 22. That's plain to see. Carter Keselowski is in the back of him. And there it is right here. Yep, he's just going to get hooked off this corner by Carter Keselowski. That's going to spin his 24 around. He's going to get the wall. And then, as if this isn't enough, up ahead even further, we had Sean Henley, Danica Shirley, and others all get together. I believe this is coming to this area right here. How does this start? Oh, wow, they were really racing close to each other. And, oh, there it is. Richard Johnson gets into Colin Welty. Henley gets into Margaret Mason, and they're just all going to start spinning. Chambers comes up. He's going to hit Ron Vajara Jr. Oh, and then Welty just comes up, and he just kind of sweeps away the rest of these drivers. Sosnowski gets swept away by Bob Jones. Danica Shirley gets swept away by Colin Welty. They had nowhere to go. And look at that. Henley, 3rd in points. Danica Shirley, 5th in the point standings. That is a tough break for quite a few of these drivers. My goodness, they were running so well in points, and now this is going to possibly play into the hands of drivers such as Dylan Poteen and Adam Chambers, who so far today have not had anything happen to them. However, there's still quite a ways to go. Getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing one more time. We'll take a look at the top 10 this way by our leaderboard. Currently, the top 10 looks like this. John Citadino, Rod Houston, Dylan Poteet, Barney Ward, Christopher Martin. That's the top 5. Then it's Hayden Klein, Alex Tanker, Felix Harris, Anthony McCurry. And then Emilio Navarrete has now made his way up into the 10th position. After that incident, drivers out are nobody. But I think some drivers may be caught a lap down. I don't know. Henley, Sosnowski, Bob Jones. No, they're all on the lead lap. Okay. So nobody retired after those incidents that went down, including the points leader, Sean Galligan. Let's jump back and see where he is. Yeah, he's off the pace there with Henley, Bob Jones, Sosnowski, Welty. These are all damaged good drivers now that are trying to just salvage what they can. Galligan obviously not up to speed. He's even getting passed by damaged race cars. So that's a tough break there for the points leader, Galligan. He'll have to try and just salvage what he can here today. And look who's moved back up into the second position, Dylan Poteet. With Barney Ward, the pole sitter, now up into third. So we may have ourselves a little battle on our hands in mere moments. I don't think John Cittadino's out of the woods just yet. And how about Hayden Klein? What a great run he's having right now in the 17. He's worked his way up to the top 5 now as they're going to go back behind the grandstand. We'll jump to our helicopter view, and oh my goodness! They just accordioned up there in that final corner, and that was close. Shoving each other all into that corner. That could have been catastrophic. End result is that Cittadino, Poteet, Barney Ward, Hayden Klein, and Rod Houston, that is the current top 5. Got a good battle going on back there for that 4th position. Let's follow that. Quite a host of rookies there. Houston, Klein, Christopher Martin, all there battling for 4th place. Houston wants it. Looks like he's going to get it. Got more rookies back there too. Alex Tanker and Felix Harris. Meanwhile, up front, Dylan Poteet continues to try and run down John Cittadino here. He's closed it in with about half a truck length. Will he be making a move pretty soon here? You never know. I would very easily wager he'll try making his move over here on that straightaway. And they are nearing that turn in just a moment. There they go. They're entering it now. Is Poteet going to look low? Oh, he's trying, and he's there. Helicopter view shows us he is to the inside. Let's see if they're going to battle for the lead here. Barney Ward waiting to see which line's going to open up here in this final corner. Oh, wow, they're battling back there too. Hayden Klein, Alex Tanker just got by Rye Houston, and the lead has changed. Well, not for long. Here comes Cittadino back down to the bottom of the racetrack. Using the same exact tactics Dylan Poteet used against him during the first half of this race. He's going to try to go back to the lead. He's got the preferred line. Poteet going to battle back. Now he's got the preferred line. Does Poteet coming into this corner, but I think Cittadino has cleared him. And he has. John Cittadino has cleared Dylan Poteet. He's back to the lead with 5 laps to go here today. Rod Houston, he started falling back. He only fell back as far as 6th place, though. Lost 2 spots to Alex Tanker and Hayden Klein, now back in the 6th position. And there's the other driver we were talking about who could benefit here today with the hardships that have been had by drivers such as Galligan, Henley, and Danica Shirley, and that's Adam Chambers. He's up in the 10th position now. 4th in points. We could see him up as high as 2nd in points when we finish off today's race. Adam Chambers is another guy that I actually failed to mention who's actually really good at road courses, and he's doing a great job right now. How about just up ahead of him, Chris Dollerton. He's got a damaged truck and everything, and Dollerton, he's up here battling really well in that 83. Oh, wow. Close battle up there between some rookies. I'm really impressed with the rookies right now. You got the mired here from 4th place on back through 8th. You got Klein, Houston, Tanker, Martin, and Felix Harris, who nearly turned Christopher Martin off that corner. And Tanker nearly turned Hayden Klein as John Cittadino and Dylan Poteet continue this ongoing feud for the lead. Barney Ward's got to be sitting back there just licking his chops, hoping these two are going to take each other out. He's done a nice recovery. Barney Ward slipped back as far as 8th after starting on the pole. But now he's been able to work his way through a whole rookie forest and is now up inside the top 5 in the 5th position. Let's try and find some other drivers who come in running well in the points that we haven't talked about. How about Nick Eggleston in the 98, our winner from Daytona. There he is back up in the 18th position. He comes into this race 9th in the point standings. Doing very well right now. Let's see if any of these drivers that were involved in incidents that are running well in points, if they've made any kind of recovery. How about Matthew Rodriguez in the 14? Well, he's currently back here with no hood in the 25th position. Just behind him, 5th in standings, Danica Shirley. Jump a little bit further back. There's Stephen Pollard, the 3rd, 8th in points, 2nd in rookie points. He's trying to salvage whatever he can there in the 99. There is Sean Henley, third in the standings. Obviously not been a good day for him in that Best Buy Ford. 30th place is where he's currently running. There's Sean Galligan. We'll see him in just a minute. All the way back in 36th place. I believe he's the last car on the lead lap. And oh, nope, he's second to last car on the lead lap. Colin Welty is the last car on the lead lap. It's back up at the front. Barney Ward has gotten by Dylan Poteet for second. We may have a new sheriff in town in Barney Ward as he is trying to get up here. Maybe pull a little coast to coast here at Champs-Elysees Raceway as John Cittadino, he knows what Dylan Poteet's able to do, but does he know what Barney Ward could bring to the table? We're going to find that out. Barney Ward trying to close in here. Let's see if he's going to make a move here coming onto the straightaway. He's peeking. Poteet's peeking under him. And I don't think any of them were able to make the move on each other. Nope, they're still single file. Well, I guess I was wrong. Here comes Poteet looking to the bottom of Barney Ward for second place. And here's a guy who could really benefit today, Alex Tanker. 5th right now on the racetrack, 10th in points. He has been putting some really good runs together lately in that 18 truck, and he's doing an excellent job here today. Currently inside the top 5, second highest running rookie only to Hayden Klein, who he's trying to battle for that 4th position with right now. And Poteet nearly lost it out of that corner. A nice save by him to keep it from going into the dirt out there, the gravel and everything. That can slow a truck down, no doubt about it, and make it lose speed. We got 2 laps to go, actually less than 2 laps to go, and here goes Barney Ward taking a peek. Can he get there? Not this time. Cittadino's able to hold him off, at least for now. But Barney Ward is within extreme striking distance right now. And it seems to be between Cittadino and Ward right now as Poteet lost some ground. And whoa, Barney Ward snaps out a line there. I don't know what that was about. But he's still there, and let's see if he's going to make any move here. Poteet's been able to close the gap back up again. And it looks like Cittadino just too strong off this corner. This seems to be John Cittadino's strong point of the track. Let's see if Barney Ward's going to make any move here. Bumps him in the back, and he's going to try the bump and run. Looking to the bottom. He's got to get the run off the corner. Cittadino will have the advantage coming down to this line. Into this turn. White flag in the air. 1 to go. It's going to be Cittadino, Barney Ward, and I don't think he can count Dylan Poteet out of this battle either. Battle's going to be on for second. That's good news right now for John Cittadino. He's just got to hit his marks right now. And he's starting to gain some ground now because of this battle for second. Poteet now going to clear Barney Ward. He'll move back up to the runner-up position. Ward back to 3rd. Then it's Hayden Klein, and Rod Houston's worked his way back up into the top 5. Can Dylan Poteet or Barney Ward do anything to try and catch John Cittadino? Can Cittadino pick up his 2nd career Truck Series victory, his 1st here of Season 5? Keep in mind, Cittadino comes in 11th in points. A win today would definitely put him inside the top 10 in points. Here's Dylan Poteet. Here's Barney Ward. This is their last opportunity to make a move here. This and the final corner. Poteet runs a groove lower. He's there. He's within striking distance. Will he dive it down to the bottom here in the final corner? Cittadino gonna try and throw the block. Here comes the bump and run. Poteet puts the bump. He'll look to the inside. Cittadino's trying to squeeze him, and he's done it. John Cittadino throws the block, and Cittadino's going to come down. He's going to win the 2FT 250 at Champs-Elysees Raceway. John Cittadino, as soon as he took the lead and was in command, he never looked back, holding off the advances of Barney Ward and Dylan Poteet to capture his 1st Truck Series win of the season and the 2nd of his career. He's a 2-time winner in the Snickers Cup Series. It just dubbed him the name of Rookie Sensation of Domination. And now he's trying to move that momentum here into the Truck Series as he picks up the victory here today. I told you John Cittadino was a road course ace. He obviously showing that off here in France. This race is now officially over, I believe. We can take a look now at our top 10 finishers. John Cittadino wins. Dylan Poteet, so close on so many occasions, just couldn't get the job done. he'll get second. Barney Ward, great run for the pole sitter in third. Fourth place, Hayden Klein and Rod Houston in fifth. Alex Tanker, we'll see him in the top 10 in points after today. He was sixth. Christopher Martin, a nice run for him in seventh. He was 16th in points. This could really possibly, I don't know if it can move him up all the way up into the top 10, but it'll put him pretty close. Felix Harris gets eighth. Good run for him after it's been a hard few weeks for that 78 team. He's 14th in points. Adam Chambers, going to be a big points paying day for him as well, as he's going to get ninth. And Emilio Navarrete, he held on to get himself that top 10 finish. Well, I don't think we even have to look back right now to see where Sean Galligan finished this race. I think he actually finished in the 36th position, which means that after 1 week, Sean Galligan has lost the points lead. It now turns back over to Dylan Poteet. Adam Chambers, I believe, will move up to second in the point standings. Who's going to move into the top 10 in points? Who's going to fall out? A lot of the drivers who came in top 10 in the standings today had some problems, including Galligan, Henley, Shirley, Young, Rodriguez, and Stephen Pollard III. So we're going to see what the points are going to look like heading into next week's race, which is going to come from, oh, how about that? We're going to Daytona for our second race at that track here in Season 5. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. We got a whole rest of the weekend coming up with Mobile and Snickers Cup Series action. Sure to be a wild one as we continue on the race weekend here across the ocean in France. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed today's race. Subscribe to become part of the crew today. We'll see you guys next time here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. Offline racing at its best.